This is Industries Kenya. We are at the Plastics Export Promotion Council. I have the privilege having on set Hamat of Opal.
Thank you.
Swami.
Nice, thank you.
And Kamal.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Welcome to Kenya.
Thank you.
Kindly introduce yourself. Give us a little bit more about yourself.
Yeah, my name is Hemant Nautia. I am General Manager Marketing of Opal, that is ONGC Petro Additions Limited. Our company is manufacturer of polymers, polyethylenes and polypropylene. These are raw material for the plastic industry. Our company started production a few months back in January, and initially we are servicing the domestic market. Now we are looking at export opportunities. For us, Africa is one of the focus markets, and in particular we are looking at Kenya as a major source of exports.
Thank you. Swami.
Oh, good morning. Very nice to talk to you people. And my name is Swaminathan. I am the organizer of the International Plastic Exhibition called Compras Kenya. And this exhibition provides an insight to the new entrepreneurs, particularly who want to start a plastic industry. They can come and have a look at the kind of opportunities, the technologies available, because we believe plastic industry can grow in any country, particularly developing country like Kenya, that is about 2.5 times the normal GDP of the country. That means this is very, very rapid and fast moving industry. Another aspect, this is an industry where anybody can start, anyone, any place, anywhere, anytime, any size.
Thank you. Come on.
Thanks. My name is Kamal Patel. We are local partners for the Enterprise India Fair Limited, who was branding the event as a Complast, which Mr. Swami clearly stated that a lot of potential is available in country. Joint venture can be done. The education, industrialization is a core issue which they are targeting through the events, and we are representing the country to facilitate whatever the requirement the industry is needed. And we hope that this is the 4th consecutive year the event has taken place, and we expect more to come. Thank you.
Thank you. Bana Hamad, let us understand that we have this challenge of plastic waste management in Kenya, and we are talking of bringing in new plastic technology. How do we balance the two? So do you not have a problem of having the plastics, but then you have a problem of what to do with them once they've been used? I think there was a conference about that yesterday. You comment on that, please.
You are talking about the disposal,
yes.
The environmental aspects of plastics.
Yes.
Actually, plastics, helps the environment in a way that it replaces the traditional building materials. For example, if there were no bags, plastic bags, we have a lot of, we'll have to use paper bags. And to make paper bags, you have to cut down trees. So you can just imagine, like if all the bags were replaced with paper bags, then how many trees would have to be cut down? Also, the number of natural materials, building materials, have been replaced by plastics. If you look at automobiles, then the use of plastics has increased the fuel efficiency of automobiles because of the reduction in weight. There is an aspect of plastic being environmentally harmful, but that is actually more to do with the disposal of plastics rather than the use of plastics. If plastic is not disposed properly in a very methodical way, then it is bound to mix up with the organic waste and be in the environment, in the ground, for a long time. So it's important to segregate the waste, and the plastic waste can be recycled, which will be helpful to the environment.
Thank you. What is the Kenyan experience? Are you aware of what's happening as far as this medicine is concerned, in Kenya especially?
So Kenya, by virtue of the population and the demographic profile and the spread of the country,
Yes.
has plenty of potential for the introduction of new plastic products. Yes. What is otherwise being imported can be manufactured within Kenya, saving a lot of foreign exchange and giving employment opportunities in the nook and corner of the Kenya. Waste management is an issue which needs to be addressed in a very joint way by all the stakeholders, the manufacturers, the users, the producers, the users, the packaging material, everything. If you look at the entire spectrum of plastic, plastic bag is a very, very small portion of the spectrum. That is not the end of plastic. Plastic application, what we call from cradle to cremation. Right. You have, I don't want to elaborate. Everybody knows, from toothbrush, without from the morning to medicine, medical, healthcare, infrastructure, education, agriculture, everything.
All of those are consumers of
So
plastic.
plastic bag is the one we talk of, which comes to the street is the carry bags, which is a small portion of the entire spectrum of plastic. So nobody need to draw bad judgments about the utility, usefulness, the hygiene, low cost, and the functionality based on one material which comes to the street. Another aspect is, you must see, packaging is such an important activity and is more aimed for the common man to get the best product at an affordable price at the desired quantity. So it is, if I have money, I can buy today. I can go back again buy 3 days later. And the same quality, assurance, hygiene, everything is done. And if this kind of the packaging bag is a carry bag is one element. So in a country like Kenya, there is a tremendous opportunity. So what is a common man's value, common man's useful article, should not be classified as an enemy. That's it.
Correct. Any comment on that? Maybe with the Kenyan experience?
No, actually, let us be frank. Being Kenyan, I'll tell you, I look at it as a selfish point. What we get, we as a Kenyan, if you really understand the last 3 to 4 decade scenario, the development country has done is so rapidly. And there's tremendous potential in youngsters. And earlier we started on education aspect. The faculty of technology and engineering has increased their number of classes and the discipline of the subjects. It has enhanced. And the youth have come up with a very bright ideas of the new technologies. Such events like this, Mr. Swaminathan has nearly stated that waste management is crucial in terms of plastic is concerned. So these are the areas we rather taking a negative step, we look at a more positive step. How to overcome from the problems for the further development.
How affordable? What is the cost of recycling? Is it affordable? I attended a conference where you're talking about coming with the plastic rolls, the recycling machines. The question is, are they readily available? Are they affordable? If I want to set up a factory like that one, how much does the machine cost? Maybe you need to bring it down, because now that's exactly what Industrial Kenya wants to achieve, to propose and propagate a particular technology which is both affordable and accessible and fitting in the ecosystem of the Kenyan system, and maybe even we extend it to the whole of Africa.
One, the recycling machines, plastic recycling is already going on in a big way in Kenya. It's nothing new. There are established factories, even from a small scale to big scale, people are recycling. Most of these people recycle what we call the factory waste, fairly clean waste. So the conference we talked about yesterday will address the issue of what plastics come to the streets. So we come to the streets. That is what we talked about. So the recycling machines are very easily affordable. It can be set up anywhere as a very comfortable technology. To give you a price, I can indicate to you, it could start anywhere around about $15,000, $20,000. You get a machine which can take care of the waste, clean.
That's translated to Kenyan.
It's an indication.
150,000.
No, $20,000.
Yes.
So $25,000 is the maximum. You can have a machine too, affordable machine. In fact, country like India, we have technologies proven, adapted, used, tested, what we call appropriate technology, affordable price. India can offer any range of recycling machine.
From your experience, what's keeping those technologies out of Africa for now? Why have they not yet certain being felt on the ground?
There could be many reasons. One could be the awareness factor. People probably are not aware that this can be done. Second could be the commercial factor, like after you recycle the plastics, what will be the returns on this. But this has been tried, as Mr. Swaminathan was saying, been tried and tested, and there is a commercial factor to it. Once you recycle the plastic, those can be sold in the market, and they fetch a good price. So they are commercially viable projects. And there could be some other reasons, probably the availability of the right kind of machines here. I think once these factors are overcome, things will get much better.
So now from this conference, which is going to run for 4 days?
No, conference is over yesterday.
Yes.
This is an exhibition.
Okay.
Conference, we address the issue of plastic waste management.
Yes.
I would like to add one point and supplement what Mr. Hemant said.
Please.
Recycling is already happening. You don't need new technology. It's been there. There's nothing new in Kenya. It's been happening for the last 30 years in Kenya. What we specially focused yesterday on the conference, even in the years to come, is the reuse of plastic waste which is in the street garbage. That's what we talked about.
Yes.
We never said there is no technology available in Kenya. Kenya has got all the thing. They've been buying best of the technology in the world also is available in Kenya. So there's nothing, no shortage. What we specifically talked about was what is the waste which is remaining in the street waste, how it can be put into plastic waste.
You're also proposing avenues of kind of giving an incentive to the local public person to actually find value in collecting that garbage and handing it over.
Yes.
You mentioned something like that. Maybe you could elaborate.
So normally, why should I, have a very high civic sense? Why should I cooperate with the counties? If there is
Come and collect the
incentive.
garbage and take it somewhere.
Yeah. But then if there is a value, a proposition, okay, you collect the whole month, you keep it in I can just tell you, for all the shopping you do, let's say this is a bottle, this is a small bottle. We also have 1 liter water bottle. You can keep as much as 100 plastic bags in one bottle. Just keep on stuffing it.
Yes.
So you don't know what happened, we throw it. Just keep it at the end of the month and go give it to... It's very easy, stuff it. It's very thin.
That's not happening in Kenya. Why are we not having that kind of trade on waste?
Basically, I put it in this way. The knowledge, awareness.
Yes.
This is a main crucial... Actually, yesterday's conference was focusing on that.
Yes.
And I think quite a bit of county representatives were there. And they literally agreed with us. Yes, there is a serious need that we need to safeguard the country's environment. And one of the best aspects is that we collect the waste instead of throwing out and not taking care of it, because there is no residual value for the waste. Now, the deliberation was done yesterday.
Yes.
You collect, you can have your wastage bank houses.
Yes.
Let all the people make some small money also from that. So when the street boys and the people around who are not having work, they can collect the waste, they give it to the bank, they get some incentive. Now there is a collection of the garbage, of the plastic, which can be used to making the roads. This is one of the biggest applications which Mr. Swami has delivered, a very fantastic lecture. How you can convert the waste into best. And I think so you participated in yesterday's event, and that was the core intention. Banning of plastic is not the solution, because still the waste will keep on developing. We need to divert this waste into the productivity, which yesterday we given an explanation that how you convert waste of plastic into a road application. And I suggest that if we put it at the county level, small villages, waste collection banks, and definitely the local people will also get some incentives.
Question arises: who will pay for that? The government will pay.
No. Let me tell you. There is a different model. We don't have... See, everything you lean on government, nothing will work. Let's say I'm talking one example, parklands. Let's say street 1, 2. There should be one community, small organization who are interested in the welfare of the environment. They can select set of boys and distribute pamphlet to all the residences in the 2 streets. I'm just guessing. Let's say there are 1,000 apartments. All the buildings, or 1,000. You just give them a flyer. Please don't throw your waste. We'll come and pick it up every Monday from your place. Maybe the first road will be on every Monday. The second road will be on every Tuesday. Like the 7 days you spread. And all this, we need a common place to keep it. You need to keep it. When you tell the household, please don't throw it into the garbage. Keep it all the plastic separately. We'll come and pick up. The person who collects the waste can give some money to the household. Normally, the household may not see a big thing. They may even give it free. Or you can tell them in a way, look, this money, this waste, once we collect from you, we have a central storing place and give it to the recycler. The recycler doesn't get free, he pays.
He pays for it.
The commune which organizes the event, they may, let's say they collect about 200 kgs. I'm just saying, It takes about 200 kgs. I think is what we take about 1 week.
Yes.
Or about, I'm just worst example. 200 kg it can fetch you anywhere on about 50, 60 shillings, about 10,000, 1,000 or I don't know shillings, or 2,000 shillings. This money will take care of the wages for these people who are doing the work. There is an employment. They are what we call you engage them, involve them, and the best, first of all, you prevent the problem getting onto the streets. So this is a community model. It can happen every place. You don't need government to do that because the waste is sold to the recycler because the recycler does not have the infrastructure to go around collecting. You need another channel partner.
Yes.
You need an intermediate who could collect, give it to the thing. Then the girl will be happy. You will have a long-term type. Once you give a good quality waste, your prices will increase. You get a better prices for the thing. That's how it can be.
Thank you. I want you to connect between what's happening in the plastic industry and the very essence of industrialists in Kenya. We have this vision 2030 in Kenya. Where can this plastic industry tie in with the vision of industrialists in Kenya by 2030 and the African Agenda 2063? How can you fit them?
Let me ask you a question. 2030 is the vision Kenya, right?
Yes.
What is the current GDP?
The current GDP.
Yeah.
I'm not very clear on the figure.
No, bro. I'm saying if the current GDP is, let's say, 4.5%, 5%.
Yes.
I may be wrong.
Yes.
Let's not take that figure.
It's around 5%.
5%.
Yes.
Let's say by 2030, Vision Kenya is to have a GDP of, let's say, 8%.
Yes.
I'm just saying.
Yes.
Definitely somebody will set the growth. And then, if I told you, if this country, generally the parameter is 2 to 2.5 times the indicator for a small country. So this industry can predictably grow anywhere between 15 to 20% given the proper due recognition. When you say recognition, you don't need great incentives, but you don't need curbs. You cannot have problems, associations, legislation choking the industry because the perception is wrong.
Yes.
So this can grow. How will the industry grow? If you have a 5.5 to 7% GDP, some industries will grow only at a lower rate, 2%, 3%, because they are not all industries. There are some industries will go 10%. This kind of a growth, where plastic industry can definitely grow at 15 to 18%, will compensate for the lagging industry. So on an overall, you get a 7% industry by giving a thrust to an industry which can easily grow at 18%. You can't flog a 2% growth industry to make it 8. You should support an industry which can definitely grow at 17, 18% so that your Vision 20 is achieved by way of the 7%.
What are the required minimum investments to ensure that we are able now to
I told you, anywhere, any size, any investment, anyone.
Plastic.
Anything can be done.
You can start with $10,000.
You can start from $10,000 to
That's
$1
what I'm
million. See,
You
this
have $1 million, million euros.
Wow. I would like you to make some closing remarks. Maybe what the experience you have had by doing this presentation, maybe the field you have gone for the Kenyan market.
One more point I want to add that plastic industry is an employment generator also. Because certain activities are quite labor intensive. So with the growth of plastics, there is a lot of potential for generating employment.
Closing remarks.
Yeah, we look at Kenya market as one of the important markets in Africa, and this is going to be one of our focus market, and that's one of the reasons why we are here, presenting our company to the Kenyan industry.
Thank you for closing remarks.
Thank you for the media to take such interest to spread the message of industry and plastic at large. Only my closing remark is very simple. We want youngsters and youth to take keen interest in technology, which is rapidly developing. And Kenya has a tremendous potential, and we can catch up with the developing country, and our vision for 2030 we can achieve. Thank you.
Sir, closing remark.
As my colleague Mr. Hemant put it, the availability of material drives the industry. It's available, so it's going to be easily available. An Indian manufacturer coming here, the shipment times are low, prices will be competitive. It takes a thing. As a large manufacturer, they will also support in training people what kind of products can be manufactured and everything. And employment generation, as he rightly said, will be very big. We can address the migration issue of moving of rural to urban. It is not necessary that Nairobi alone should be choked and all the people from either Eldoret or Nakuru or Arusha to come all the way to Nairobi, right? So the issue of distribution of growth can also happen by this industry. So there you have a uniform distribution, employment generation across, even people who are in the rural areas. They need not come all the way to Nairobi searching for their green pastures.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
It was a nice interview.
Thank you.
It was my joy to have you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. We call it a day on that. I think there is all the hope of industries in Kenya in the near future with the help of these experts from India and my colleague here, Kamau from Kenya. My name is Kamau.
Asante sana.
Asante sana.
We wish Kenya all the best for the Vision 2030 and a clean Kenya.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.